Hey guys, I hope you're good, and once again welcome back to my new video everyone. So in today's video I'm going to talk about on very simple topic which is very simple but it has very meaningful meaning in our life. And if you understand, if you understood this thing not thing, if you understand this thing, so you will learn something from this video. Okay, oh my god, my hairstyle is not growing very good. Yeah, anyway, so let's get into the topic. So today's topic is we know, sometimes we know that we can do much better than this one, or the right one which I'm doing right now. We know that we can do much better than that, but still, despite of knowing everything, that despite of knowing that I can do much better than that, still we are not performing our best. On this thing I'm going to talk about in this video, so I hope you understood the topic. Let's deep dive into the main content. Before I tell you about that thing, I'm also facing this problem. I do not have any kind of a solution, by the way. If you are expecting me to give you a solution about that problem, so no, I do not have any kind of solution. So then why I'm making this video on this topic? I'm just sharing my thing so that I can get any kind of a solution from you guys. If anybody is watching my video, I'm just hoping to get the solution from you guys. Yeah, let's means brainstorm with together so that we can find out what could be the possible solution of this problem. So let's deep dive first into the problem, then we can able to identify the real solution about that. Without understanding the problem, it's not possible to identify the exact root cause and the problem. Okay, so the problem is, suppose that you are doing any kind of a task which requires your productivity. Every task requires the productivity. Okay, it that is a different case when the productivity doesn't get measured in any form, so that in that specific thing it cannot measure. Okay, but yeah, if you're doing corporate job, if you're doing any government job, so there are some kind of a criteria which tells you that you are this much productive, you're this much good at your work, you're this much doing that thing. Okay, so there are so many kind of rules which applies in the corporate world. I hate corporate world, by the way. Okay, so still I'm doing the corporate job because I have some kind of a compulsion, so that's why I'm doing that thing. Okay, if I wouldn't have any kind of a compulsion, so I would never ever have done any kind of this thing in my life like a corporate job. But as I told you, compulsion, not compulsion. I have a compulsion. No, I have yeah. Forget that the word right now, which I just use right now in the front of you guys. Oh, compulsion. Yeah, compulsion. Yeah, compulsion. Because of the compulsion, I'm doing the job. Yeah, let it be this topic. I'll talk about some other days on this topic. So yeah, in the corporate world there are so many things which gives you, which means, okay, which basically tells you the productivity of your daily task. So similar like that, in our day-to-day life we do some kind of things, and on that task we can say that how much productive you are on that specific kind of a task. Let's suppose that you are doing a workout, you go to gym, you go to gym every day, you do workout every day, you lift weight, you do means every exercise which is required to be in the shape or to make a body. Okay, so you do every kind of exercise which is available in the gym, you do everything. Okay, but also you know that I can do much better than that one. Okay, I can be more careful about my diet, about my workout, about my rest, about my everything. Okay, you can be the more focused person on towards that. You can be the more, I would say, more precise about the calories, more precise about the exercise. So you know that somewhere I'm missing right now, because it's been a 1 to 3 months you are doing a gym, and in these 3 months you are doing a specific kind of things, you're performing every day, you are performing same thing every day. So that has become your comfort zone. Okay, that's the reason behind pulling you back from not achieving your best version of your life, which I think that, okay, which I think that this could be the possible reason behind that thing. I cannot see any other reason. If you are if you have seen any kind of a reason or any kind of a thing which is not, which I am not able to see that right now, so you can tell me in the comment box also, okay? But as far as I know that this is the only thing which is keeping you from not giving your best productive task or productive hours. Yeah, this is the reason, okay? And the solution is not very simple, and I do not have any kind of solution. I'm just giving you that, so that if and for just applying that, if it works for you, so you can use that, otherwise you can use your own solution, okay? So first solution is that we can have the checklist criteria whenever we are performing that specific kind of a task, and we can take that before sitting on that task or after completing that task, okay? Once you have done that task, now you can check on the checklist, so that you can remember that, okay, I have done this thing, I haven't done that thing, okay, this is my weakest area, this is my strongest area in in that particular kind of a task, okay? So you can do one thing, this is the one thing which you can do, which is that having a checklist of that kind of a task, which is very important to do, okay? Let's suppose you are doing a workout, so you can have a checklist. On that checklist you can add, so that it can show you, okay, this much productive you are today right now, or you have done today, okay? You are doing everything, means whatever the task is right now. Second thing is that you can do that, uh, you can build a friend, you can make a friend with a similar kind of mindset, with a similar kind of a goal. But yeah, make sure that the friend has to be more focused person, more careful person about his goal. It should be not like, okay, I have made a goal, I'll see when I'll achieve that thing. Not this kind of a mindset, people, okay? Because then nothing is going to happen in life, okay? Because you will now start taking tension about that person, because the person is doing such silly task which is not handled by you, so that's why you will worry about that person. So we don't have to take any kind of other unwanted kind of things in our life. First of all, build yourself, then think about any other self, because without you cannot think about any other. Of course, I'm not giving a filmy dialogue, but I'm just telling the harsh reality of today's world, right? You can also, you are already aware of this thing which I'm telling you right now. You are already aware of that thing, so I don't have to tell you about everything. Just I'm reminding you, just I'm making sure that you know everything about that, or you have that thing idea, okay? Right now I'm this much uh, tired that I just have to sleep right now. As you can see on my eyes, in my eyes, so that I am feeling very tired. I just have to sleep right now. Yeah, and one more thing I just want to tell you guys. Many people think that for becoming, that kind of person who is very good. Just give me a second. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry for that. I'm really sorry. Okay. So many people think that becoming successful or becoming that kind of person is required a very intelligent mindset, or very professional kind of things. Of course, for some position required intelligence, or which is very extra than the normal employee, so we make that person as a manager, as a TL, as a whatever the position he or she is getting, okay? But it is not that you do not have any kind of potential. Of course you have potential. It is just a matter of time that you haven't figured out the potential. You do not aware of your potential. That's the reason behind that thing. Otherwise there is nothing, there is no reason behind that thing except this one. Got it? So at the end I will just say that, do not think about anybody, whatever they are sharing about you, because this is your life, and in your life it should be your own rules, your own kind of a things. Not anybody else rule will be applicable in your life. It should not applicable in your life, because it is, as I said, that it is your life, okay? So in your life, how could you say that the third party or the second party's rules will be applicable in my life? I hope you're trying to understand what I'm saying right now, by meaning, by double meaning. That is not a the wrong kind of a double meaning, but it is a good kind of a double meaning, which I'm just telling you right now. So I hope you understood this video. I will see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning and keep exploring your life.